Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In the today's video, we are going to continue our last tutorial, and into the last tutorial I have shown you how to create the design of login and the registration page. Here you can see that in front of you, this was the home page, or this was the dummy home page that we have created into the last tutorial. And also not only that, we have created the login page also, that you can see that in front of you. And also we have created the registration.jsp page, that is registration form, the design of the login and the registration form that we have created into the last tutorial. And into this tutorial I am going to I am going to modify the home page of our website. That is, we was creating the CRUD application, that is record management system we are going to create. And this was the dummy home page. You can see that this is the home page of website that I have written only onto that index.jsp page. And that page I am going to design as I shown you into the demo video, that you can see that. So here you can see that the index.jsp page is here, and here you can see that here I just added only the simple text. You can see that only the simple text I have added into the last tutorial. And now as you have seen into the demo video, all the records of the employee are fetching out from the database and comes into the you can see that index page or home page. But now I am not going to create a database work, but here I am going to create the dummy table structure, whatever you have seen into the demo video. So let's get started, and let me create that. So here you can see that I have created the row class. I have given the row class which is the bootstrap class, and into that I am going to create the column class of the 11 width, which is also bootstrap class. And into that I have to taken the table. Instead of using the table tag, I am going to what I am going to do, I am going to bootstrap website. Here you can see that, and into the bootstrap website I am going to search for the tables. Here you can see that this is the table, and whatever I just require, that I am just going to copy from here and paste it into the table and paste it into the code. So I have just copied that code onto the bootstrap, which is on the bootstrap, and paste it on our Eclipse ID or on our web page. So let I copy it and paste it into this structure. You can see that, and let me arrange it properly. So here you can see that I have arranged it properly, and now I have to just change something here. So I have to change the heading and also as well as the data also. So let me delete by default whatever it is, and let me add heading tag, that is you can see that name, email, gender, mobile address, that I have added as a heading. Not only that, we are going to just edit and delete also that record, so that I am going to write that heading also, table heading, qualification, address, not address, it is edit, that is you can update, and also delete tab or delete heading to that record. Such type of the designing I am going to create. This was the heading, table headings are there, whatever I have written. And let me show you the output so that you can see the result. So here you can see that in front of you the table has been created with our specified heading, that is name, email, gender, mobile, and whatever it is which we have provided. So now to let me change the table value, that is to the 10, and to get all the stuff into the center, I just added the justify content center, which is the again bootstrap class. And let's refresh it, and you can see that table is going to be appear into the center of the page. So just modify something, and let me refresh the page and let me see the result. Here you can see that all employees in our company are listed here. This is H1 text I have added here. So now I have to add some dummy data. Remember guys, this data is going to be fetch out from the database in future when we create the such type of the logic, but still now I am going to add it here a dummy data, or for example data, you can see that. So let me add it, and here you can see that. Let me add here, I have added some dummy data into that table. Just refresh the page, and here in front of you, you can see that the dummy data which I have added here into the table. So now let me one thing is remaining guys. There is a navigation bar to the index page. So how to add that? So let me tell you, that navigation bar also we are going to getting from the Bootstrap framework. Bootstrap is one of the greatest framework, you can see that, which you can use to designing the web pages, and it is so easy to use, as you can see. So now for the navigation bar, I am going to create a new JSP file, and so and here I'm going to name it as navbar, and you can see that the file is going to be created in front of you, and that file I am going to extend into my home page. So let me give the title as a navbar, and let me write here into the body tag the navigation bar. Let me write here. So how do I get that? Let me first of all let me add the Bootstrap, that is Bootstrap, whatever the Bootstrap and CSS that I have added into the base.jsp file. I have extend that file first, and then only I am going to get bootstrap.com. Here you can see that, and here I am going to search for the navigation bar. So as you can see into the components, or let's search it navbar into that Bootstrap framework. Let's search it for it, and you can see that we will be going to be create the, here you can see that this was the navigation bar. So I just copy that all the code and come to the Eclipse IDE and just paste it here, and now my work is only that I have just modify something or change the link names, you can see that. So I don't require this drop down menu into, and also I don't require, you can see that this disable the link also, and there is a form, you can see that also I don't require. So according to my requirement I am going to changing that. So here I am going to write about, so I have created the link of the home about, and let me first of all let me run it and let me see how it looks, and then I will be modify it again. So here you can see that in front of you navigation bar is appear, which is like this, you can see that. So now I am going to just modify again, you can see that. So just add the navbar brand, that is employee MGT, and home link here there is, and home about. Here I am going to add the contact link, and I am going to add another link, that is I just copy this li tag and paste it here, and that link is for the login or register, as I have shown you into the demo video, login and register. So here you can see that the navigation bar, which you can see that this is going to be created in front of you. So let me run this and let me see. First of all let me add it into the index page. So how to add it? As I told you, you have to write the Java code into this tag, and at the rate include, you have to write file, as we are going to include the file, and navbar.jsp, as I have added the navigation bar to our index page, so it will be appear on the top of the table. So I am going to run it, and here you can see that in front of you I have successfully added the navigation bar which we have created on our home page. So here you can see that that's it all about our today's tutorial that we have created. And into the next tutorial, or we are going to first of all into this tutorial also, let me add the navigation link which we have created. That is, you can see that login.jsp page we have created, and here you can see that into the anchor tag I have to write link to our login.jsp page. So just write here login.jsp page, and here you can see that when I click on that login or register, I will be navigated to login.jsp page. So in this way I have created the complete index page or designing of our index page. And as you can see, this was the dummy data, as I said, that I have added. And login page, you can see that, and registration page also is there. So into the next video I am going to give the dynamicness to the our registration as well as login page. You can see that we are going to give the dynamicness, that is I am going to save this data to the database.